All right, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Bailey here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'd like to thank everybody for getting on this evening. As you guys know, I am a travelaholic. I'm pretty much on a plane every single month, and a lot of months, multiple times a month. And for a lot of you other ones, you all know that I've also been involved with quite a few travel opportunities and travel clubs. And by far, this is the best one that I've ever seen. So wanted to take a few minutes just to share this incredible information with everyone. And I'm going to say a few words at the end, but what I want to do is go ahead and get this party started. Now, before I get started and introduce our speakers tonight, what we're going to do after the presentation, and guests, you're more than welcome to stay on as well, is we're going to go through and look at the back office so that everyone is aware of all the different perks and benefits of the membership. Because I'll tell you, it's one thing to see the presentation, but when you start snooping around and seeing, the prices and the trips and everything, man, it is mind blowing. So it's kind of funny because usually a presentation hypes something up so good, and then you go back and you look at the product and you're like, well, the presentation hyped it up good, but when I went back and looked at the product, I was like, oh my God, kaboom. So we're really, really excited about that. So, and for all the guests, like I said, after the presentation, we're going to do the training, and you might want to hang on as well to check out some of the products. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and turn the presentation over to two dear friends of mine. I met these guys actually in another travel opportunity. They, it's kind of funny because I travel, but they travel. Okay. These guys are always gone somewhere. So, and they say success leaves clues. If they're traveling like that and I'm traveling like that, this is a big hint how amazing this opportunity is. But not only are they avid travelers, they're an amazing couple. We always throw around power couple. They're definitely a power couple, very, very successful in business, but very humble, down to earth, great, genuine, great people. I'm going to tell you how incredible they are. When we were with the travel club before, let's make sure, hold on,
I can do it. Go ahead, Chris.
Okay. All right. So when we were in the travel club before, they were local to the DMV, but they weren't in our uplines or anything. And I was ranking up in that company before they started messing up. And I said, the first thing I'm going to do when I walk across that stage is at the top level, that I was going to recognize them as, someone that I looked up to and really appreciated to actually help with all the information of that company. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Team Scales, Paul and Donna. The call is all yours.
Hey, thank you so much, Chris. And, you are quite a guy to know as well. It was just amazing that, we were just a couple of miles up the road from you guys, and you guys had a fire going out down there in Waldorf, had a fire going. And we're like, who are these guys out here in Waldorf, that's making things happen. So I'm just blessed that we all were able to link up again in this new opportunity. And we're so happy to have you and Harlan as a part of our organization. So guys, since Chris turned it over to us, I'm going to go ahead and get started. As he mentioned, my name is Donna Scales. Paul Scales is to my left. And, we've been in this concept that we're going to be sharing with you since March of this year. And, today is a great day to learn about the travel club that's truly rewarding. And that travel club is called Travorium. We are a company. We show people how to travel more, travel better, and how to travel for less. And as you see here, as Chris also mentioned, that, Paul and I, we're avid travelers. We've been able to vacation in 52 countries all around the globe. And it was mostly because of, just having an open mind when it came to opportunities such as this travel club that we're going to be sharing with you tonight. We just came back from Japan back in October. We also went to Singapore. We spent some time out in Thailand, riding elephants, enjoying the country. We've gone to Iceland, Maldives. If you name it, we've probably been. And, we knew that we wanted to go more. We didn't want to stop at 52 countries or 50 countries. So when we saw Travorium, we knew that this was the vehicle that was going to get us to see more of the world a lot sooner and for a lot less than, we're not breaking the bank when we do these vacations. So I'm going to show you guys how you can actually travel more, travel better, and travel for less. So Travorium has been around since 2013. I had no idea that it was another travel company that exists. And, they're doing some pretty phenomenal things when it comes to the direct sales and travel industry. In 2019, they had a 400% growth. And you can imagine that the company has continued to grow because we're now coming off of the global pandemic. So 2020 through 2022, pretty much no one was traveling. And now that the world is back open, everybody wants to travel now. So the company, we're not just open here in the US, we're also open in 63 other countries worldwide. And the company has paid out millions in commissions. And when I say they paid out millions in commissions, that means that they're paying, partners such as myself, Harlan, Chris, they're paying us to go out there and spread the word about Travorium. And soon, before you know it, Travorium is going to become a household name because everybody knows that word of mouth is better than, commercials and things like that. So the company has paid out millions in commissions, and they're going to continue to pay out these commissions as the company continues to grow. A little bit about our CEO and founder, David and Adela Hart. They're world-class entrepreneurs, and combined, they have 30 years of experience when it comes to traditional business and also direct sales. David Hart was pretty much telling us when I met him in Mexico. I actually got to meet him in Mexico, and he pretty much let us know what his first business was as a 13-year-old. And I don't know if anybody is, like some of the, inner cities in the US, but he went around and painted numbers on curbs, so that when emergency vehicles come along, they'll actually see the house number on the curve if you couldn't see it exactly on the house number. So he made that into a business and made a lot. He also had a lot of car washes and stuff and things of that nature before he got into the direct sales business. And, he was actually nominated for Entrepreneur of the Year at the age of 24. So he's doing some pretty phenomenal things in business. And I know that if we want to do something in business, we want to do it with someone that's done business and has been successful in business. So when you become a member of Travorium, you're going to get access to 3 different platforms. The first platform we're going to talk about is our travel site. And, it's pretty much an online booking engine. So you have access to flights, hotels, rental cars, activities, cruises. And when you book on your own Travorium travel site, it's going to compete against, the other booking engines such as Expedia, Booking.com. All of them are pretty much owned by 2 different companies, and therefore their prices are pretty much going to, maintain within the same range. However, on the Travorium travel site, you're going to be able to save as much as 50% because we don't have to run ads and things like that. And, we are a competitor. So, of course, we want to have the lowest price possible. So this is an example. This hotel booking at the Fairmont Grand Del Mar in San Diego, California, apples to apples comparison. Expedia had this room for $2,386. The Travorium site had this same accommodation for $1,129. So let's just say our partner that booked this hotel got an instant savings of $1,256 just by being a member of Travorium and using his own online booking engine. And in addition to the savings, he also earned loyalty points that he can use when it comes to booking flights, hotels, rental cars, and things like that on this site as well. So he actually earned 3,158 points just by booking on his own site. So again, that's platform number 1. And again, we have all the hotels. So it's not just, specific ones, but it's all the hotels that's available when it comes to booking hotel rooms on these online booking engines. Our second platform is what we call getaways, well, what I like to call it anytime escape, because with these resorts, you can actually book these anytime and go and stay for an entire week for pennies on a dollar. So when I quote you these prices, just hold your socks because these prices are going to actually blow your socks off. So make sure you hold on to your socks. So let's look at this studio out there in the Canary Islands. The retail rate for this would be $899. But as a Travorium member, when you pay your monthly membership, you're going to earn what we call travel points. And once you apply your maximum number of travel points to this booking, you're actually going to go for $7 for the entire booking. This is not $7 per night. It's not $7 per person, and it's not $7 per hour. It is $7 for your entire stay in the Canary Islands for 8 days and 7 nights in a studio, which sleeps at least 2 people. The next example is Cabo San Lucas. Everybody loves Cabo. The retail rate for this getaway is $1,299. The Travorium rate, once you buy down with your travel points, you can go for as low as $149 for your entire stay, 8 days and 7 nights in a 1-bedroom suite. So again, a 1-bedroom suite can probably accommodate 2 people. So, you know, perhaps this getaway is better to stay at this accommodation rather than getting 2 hotel rooms if you're traveling with your family or small children. You also get access to the same amenities that you have at home, such as a kitchen, separate living space, separate dining space, and a separate bedroom, because these are, you know, like condominiums. We also have Orlando, Florida. The retail rate for this one, a 2-bedroom suite, is $1,149 for 8 days and 7 nights. But once you buy down with your travel points, you can go for as low as $142. So this is, you know, a 2-bedroom suite that could probably sleep at least 6 people. And they say if there's room on the floor, there's room for more. So again, that's our second platform. We call them getaways. And this is pretty much just having access to other people's timeshares. So, you know, this is not a timeshare presentation. We do not sell timeshares, but we can book timeshares just like we would book a hotel room. So that's what we call our getaways and anytime escapes. So our next platform is what we call World Tours. And guys, this is our flagship product. This is something that we own. Nobody can compete with these World Tours. And just keep in mind, every price that I quote you is going to be for at least 2 adults. So this is not per person, these prices that you're seeing on the screen or the prices that I'm talking about. This is per booking, so at least for 2 adults. And that's what Chris was talking about when he went snooping around in the back. When he went snooping around on the site, he saw these prices and his socks were blown off. He had to like jump up on the ceiling and put them back on, okay? So let's talk about Las Vegas. They say what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. I don't believe that anymore, because every time I see somebody in Vegas, I see it all on social media. I feel like I'm there with them. So Las Vegas, December 17th through 21st, the Travorium retail rate for this is $799. But once you buy this down with travel points, and I'm going to show you how you earn those travel points as we go on. But once you buy this down with travel points, 2 people can go to Las Vegas for $98 for 5 days, 4 nights, staying at the Palazzo Hotel, the Venetian Hotel, the brand new Resorts World Hotel. We have affiliations with all of those hotels out there, so there's no telling where you're going to stay when you get to Las Vegas, but they will let you know the resort on the World Tour. As is advertised. We have Montego Bay, Jamaica. We do all-inclusives as well. So Montego Bay, Jamaica, December 18th through the 22nd. We have about 45 people from the DMV going on this trip in December. I will be there. And again, you know, $659 for 2 people for all-inclusive resort, 5-star. And, you know, everything is included when you get there. So once you get there, you just have to put your wallet in the safe, go out and have an amazing time, all your food, all your drinks, all the phone parties you want to do, all your drinks, all the activities you want to do, all your drinks, everything is included. Some people want to drink up $659, okay? And again, this is for 2 people once you buy down with points. If you're not excited about what we have in our 2023 inventory, we just loaded our 2024 inventory, and some of the destinations we have includes Bali, Indonesia. If Bali has ever been on your bucket list, this is how you can get to Bali without breaking the bank. And when it comes to this world tour is for 6 days and 5 nights. Your breakfast is included. And again, 5 nights in Bali for as low as $449. I mean, you know, this is unbeatable when we're quoting these prices. And again, this is not per person. This is for the entire booking for 2 adults. We had Cabo, Mexico, 5 days, 4 nights. You have a private beach out there in Cabo. You can go for as low as $429 for 2 people. And when I quote these world tours, everything we do with the world tours is 4-star or higher. You know, we went on one of the world tours and we was actually at a 4-diamond resort. And when they talk about diamonds, 1 diamond is equivalent to 5 stars. So I just want to say we was at a 20-star resort, okay? So it was a 4-diamond resort out there in Mexico. But again, Cabo, Mexico, $429 for 2 people to go. We have New York, 5 days and 4 nights. You get city views staying down at the Lower East Side at a 4-star hotel for as low as $229. So if you are familiar with some of the brands like, you know, Hyatt, Hilton, Marriott, these are the brands that we are associated with when it comes to these world tours and getaways. And I believe that this New York City World Tour is actually at the Hotel Indigo, which is a nice hotel out in the Lower East Side of New York City. Cartagena, Colombia, this is a beautiful country. Oh my gosh, we went to Cartagena and had an amazing time. 5 days and 4 nights, a half floor room, breakfast is included, all for $199. Once you buy down with your maximum number of points, you're going to be going to Cartagena, Colombia for $199. So guys, when you're getting accommodations at this low rate, you have to get there anyway. So, you know, your flights or your car or however you decide to get there, it's pretty much all on you. But feel free to go back to that online booking engine when you can book your flights, your rental cars and things of that nature. But yeah, this is Cartagena, Colombia. We have Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. A lot of us from the DMV is talking about doing this in April of next year. 5 days, 4 nights. Again, another all-inclusive resort, a junior suite, garden view, all for $360 to go to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, again, for 2 people. And last but not least, we also have Dubai. Dubai for 6 days, 5 nights, breakfast daily at a 5-star hotel in the Heritage District. And you can go for as low as $49 for 2 people. Guys, you can't even get a meal at Five Guys for 2 people for less than $50 nowadays. So, you know, this is Dubai. If you ever want to go to Dubai, Dubai can be very expensive when it comes to the travel agent rates. But if you want to go to Dubai, you can go with us for $50 for 2 people staying at the Grand Hyatt out there in Dubai. And you can pretty much use your online booking engine to book some activities to pretty much curate your own experience out there in Dubai. So you probably say, okay, Donna, you showed me some amazing trips for some amazing prices. Let the cat out the bag. How much is this going to cost me? So we have 3 levels of membership. We have the silver membership, titanium membership, and platinum membership. So, you know, get in where you fit in. The silver membership will give you access to that online booking engine only. So if you just want to book a la carte travel and nothing else, you don't want to take advantage of the world tours or the getaways, the silver membership is $50 one time and $50 per month to maintain your membership. And again, you're going to get access to that Better Than Travel Agent online booking engine. The titanium and platinum memberships work pretty much the same, except for with the titanium membership, you're going to get up to 50% off of retail when it comes to the world tours and getaways. And with the platinum membership, you're going to get up to 80% off when it comes to the world tours and getaways. With both of these memberships, the titanium and platinum, you're going to get a once a year incentive trip. So this is our way of saying thank you for joining us. We're going to send you on a free trip. So when it comes to this free trip, all you have to do is go to through the inventory and decide what country in the world you want to go to, send the email request, and once you book it, all you're going to have to do is pay taxes. Okay, so we have you know, some team members that use their incentive trip, they went to Australia. We have another team member that used their incentive trip, they went to New Zealand. Another team member using her incentive trip to go to Bali. So again, anywhere in the world, and all you want to do is pay taxes on that incentive trip. And you're also going to get access to that online booking engine with both of these memberships as well. So I'm going to talk about the price for the platinum membership, you know, because we want to reserve some time. But the platinum membership, which is our most popular, is one time $250 to get started. And once you get started and pay that $250, the company is going to convert your cash into points. So once you pay $250 to get started, the company is going to turn around and give those funds right back to you in the form of travel points. And these are the travel points that you can use to bring down the cost of those world tours and getaways that we talked about. It's a monthly fee to maintain your membership of $125 per month. And in return, the company is going to give you 2 points per dollar monthly when it comes to you paying your monthly membership. So $125 in, $250 out in points. These points can be used right away. They don't accumulate for a whole year. You can use them as soon as you get them. And, you know, we have the most lucrative point system out there. So again, 2 points per dollar on your monthly membership. And just consider it like this. For each world tour and getaway that you book, for every 100 points that you apply, that's like taking $50 off. So, you know, you can apply points or you don't have to apply points, okay? But that's the way, that's how the point system works. Again, $250 to get started, $125 per month. Everything you pay in comes back to you in the form of travel points that you can use to bring down the cost of these trips, okay? So we also have, you know, as I say, these points add up pretty quickly. But if you're the type of person that don't want to wait until your points accumulate over a period of time, we have a add-on, which is called the Travorium pack. And what the Travorium pack is a one-time fee of $1,000. And in return, the company is going to give you 2,000 points to use immediately to start traveling. So say, for instance, if you want to book that trip to Bali, or if you want to book that trip to Punta Cana, and if it's saying that, you know, you're going to apply 1,500 points to bring the cost down, if you buy this Travorium travel pack and apply 1,500 points, you're also going to have 500 points left over to use towards future world tours and getaways. When my husband and I first started, we saw a trip that we wanted to do, and we wanted to buy this Travorium travel pack. So we bought the Travorium travel pack. We bought the trip down. We only paid $530 for both of us to go to the Grand Palladium in Costa Mujeres, Mexico, which was the 4-diamond resort. And once we applied our points, we still had 798 points left over to apply towards our next trip. And, you know, when I did the math, I said, okay, it costs $250 to get started. It costs $1,000 for this Travorium travel pack. And it costs, you know, $530 to pay for the rest of the trip. When I added all that up, and when I looked at the price of this, the retail price of this vacation package, we were still under the cost of what the retail cost was for this trip. So, you know, I consider that a win-win. I consider myself a smart consumer. And, you know, I bought the travel pack and I've been happily ever after. Okay, so guys, that is the membership. That's what we got like super excited about. That's what Chris, Harlan, Daryl, everybody else that's in the club is like super excited about. But we have another piece that's like totally optional. If you want to share this membership with others and earn an additional stream of income on top of what you're already doing, just listen up, because we're going to take the next 10 minutes to show you guys how you can actually make money by showing others how to save money on travel. So I'm going to turn it over to Paul. There you go, Paul.
Man, Donna, you did a great job there. Thank you,
sir.
Man, how y'all doing this evening? My name is Paul Scales, and I'm so excited about being on this Zoom tonight with some team members of mine. I'm going to call them work partners, because these guys on this Zoom tonight, you know, they're familiar with network marketing. So if y'all not familiar with network marketing, that's all this is. And, you know, we was in another travel club together, you know, and we was able to make over a 6-figure income, showing people how to have an amazing time being on vacation. And like Chris say, you know, we did some amazing things in life. You know, we did some real estate. We did some renting homes. We did some restaurants. We did different things in our lifetime, but nothing is better than having fun. And I'm telling you, to be able to take the people that you love the most and care about the most on vacation with you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump into this. Travel. Travel is estimated in 23 as a $9 trillion industry. So right now, I think it's worth about 13 trillion because of people like the baby boomers, the general, what they call them, the X, and you know, a baby boomer is retired every 20 seconds, because after working 40 and 30 years for somebody, you definitely want to take a vacation. Now, it's a home-based business. It's an amazing way to get some amazing tax advantages, but this is going to be worth about $15 trillion, because everybody been locked up for at least the last 2 to 3 years, and what they want to do right now is travel. So look, to become a partner in Travorium, it's a one-time fee of $80. $80 to actually get your own business started. You got your back office, you got videos, you got people that's doing Zoom like we're doing right now. And what's amazing about this, you got tax advantages. So some of those, when you go on those vacations and you get to come back and you write them off as a tax, that's incredible. Plus, you get partner support. And that's what we're doing right now. We're supporting each other because we each other are partners in Travorium. Now, I know everybody on this Zoom, like my wife said, if you went to Las Vegas and you had an amazing time, and you put it on social media, when you got home, you at least could share this with 3 people that you know. And when you share this with 3 people you know, that monthly fee that my wife was telling you about of $125 a month is paid by the company now. So you no longer have to come out your pocket with $125, and the company is still giving you 250 points every month. Now me, hey, I knew 3 people that I could pick up the phone and say, hey, I found it. And 3 people was in just like that. Because if you found something good, and Chris called me right now, I don't even need to know what it is. He said, Paul, I found it, Chris, I'm in. Now, moving forward, we work on a binary system, just a simple left and a right team. That's all this is. This is you at the top, and we asking you to put 2 people on the right and 1 on the left. Now, when that occurs, the company going to give you $50 per person. So right here, you have earned $150 of the money that you spent to get started, and you become a director at this level. Now, we're going to ask you at this level to just share this with 1 more person. So right there, that's $200 that you got back. And when you have 8 platinum cells left, 8 platinum cells right, you become a 1-star director, and you started earning anywhere from $400 to $700. So it's not hard to ask the same people to duplicate what you done. You just ask them to share this with somebody that they know. That's all you have to do. Now, moving forward to become a 2-star director, this was super exciting for me, because I seen a way by having 25 platinum cells left, 25 platinum cells right, just working off the first 4 people that I enrolled, that I was going to get paid $1,500 to $2,000 a month. See, I received my Social Security this year. My Social Security was actually $2,004, and it took me actually 62 years to get there. Within 30 days, I hit this level of 2-star director, and they gave me a little ring like the one you see down there. In 30 days, I was able to put an extra $2,000 in my household, not 62 years. So I'm super excited about sharing this information with everybody that I know. Now, moving forward, we was able to hit 3-star director. Now, that's when the game got kind of real, because at a 3-star director, you're earning anywhere from $30,000 more that you can take some amazing vacations with. With an extra $30,000, you just push the button and decide where you want to go on vacation. But we didn't get in Travorium and do the business to stay a 3-star director. We're actually a hairline of becoming an ambassador, because see, I'm super excited about this. Becoming an ambassador is 188 left and 188 right. And I'm on this call tonight with some former team members. And we know companies didn't do this. You had to have thousands of people on your team to make $120,000. See, you're only talking about less than 400 people, and you at the income of 120,000 plus. See, I'm excited about that. Y'all might not know it, but I'm still super excited every day to get this in front of somebody that I know. Now, becoming an ambassador, I'm not going to read through everything on here, but I'm going to tell you, you have 5 vacations per year. You're averaging $10,240 a month. Where can you go and find just less than 400 people and get an extra $10,000? See, the game get real here, because this is where zip codes change. This is where people pick out a new ride. You know, some people decide this not going to be their part-time gig. This might be their full-time gig. So the game get real right here. Now, at this level, they give you a Louis Vuitton paid for world tour. Last year was in Paris. They give you a card till you go shopping on the company. And there's a lot of happy people in here that hit ambassador, and they went shopping on the company. But I was able to go down Miami and meet a guy that became a 3-star ambassador, and they gave him a $9,000 Omega watch. And I was like, what does it take to become a 3-star ambassador? Okay, let's look at this chart. to become a 3-star ambassador, you only need actually 1,250 people left and 1,250 people right. And I'm like, hold on. In the last deal I was doing, we had over just roughly close to 5,000 people. So it's nobody in this company right now over top of 4-star ambassador. So that means there's plenty of room left. I mean, to make $112,000 a month, I just wanted to know it was possible. And I wanted to know who wanted to lock arms with me at this time. And let's go get some of those $1 million that Dave is paying out. Now, like my wife said, we have 3 memberships, but I'm only gonna concentrate on the platinum membership because you get 80% on retail. You get 50% on the titanium, which is $130. And actually, with the $80 to get started, it's $290.69.95 a month. You get 140 points. Now, if you just want the platform of being able to book hotels and all, it's $50 and $50 a month. You do the business, it's $129. Now, I'm gonna wrap this up because I don't know about y'all, but this is you. And I'm super excited on here. And this could be your friend that's on this Zoom saying, Chris, man, put me in right now, man. I want to get in that system right now. But he may meet somebody when he go home that didn't see the Zoom, and they pick up the phone and call him and tell him, you might want to think about it. So that's okay. But Bob is on the Zoom tonight too. And Bob's saying, hey, I'm ready to get started. So see, this is you, your friend, and Bob would have been on your team. But you listen to somebody else, and you have to go over here and think about it. But we're running a business. So Bob, go ahead and sign up. When you're ready and you finish thinking about it, we're going to welcome you back. But now you're on Bob's team. Should have Bob been on your team. And you just missed out on over 2,000 sales that Bob just shared this with. So if you're excited as me, get back with the person on the Zoom, tell them you would like to have their next available position and you're ready to get started. Now, this quote right here is amazing because it says, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, just say yes. Then learn how to do it later. So the person that is inviting you to this Zoom is some kind of friend, could be a family member, could be a cousin. But if you think it's amazing as we do, just say yes. And we'll learn how to do it together. See, you don't have to do this by yourself. You got a lot of people who actually help you do this. Now, we're going to bring Donna back up, and she's going to turn this over to Mr.
I'm going to turn this
Chris
back over
Bailey.
to Chris, because I know Chris have a few words.
And they got a few words to say.
And if anybody have any questions, perhaps we can get those questions answered while we're on the Zoom.
Any question?
We're going to turn it back over to Chris.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and jump in real quick. Thanks, Paul and Donna. Man, that was incredible. I was getting text messages talking about, oh, my God, this is amazing. And I'm telling you, as an avid traveler, it's the best thing I've ever seen by a long shot. All right. So I just want to go over a few things real quick. First, I just want to recognize Roz and Daryl for being on here today. They're really rocking and rolling, killing this thing. So welcome you guys to being here today as well. But for all of you guys, and this is kind of a private presentation. This is my first one that I'm doing. So for all my guests, and I've got quite a few guests on here, y'all know, let me just be transparent with you, okay? This business right now, I'm not even public with it yet, all right? So I haven't gone on the internet, I haven't posted about it, I haven't done anything, all right? And it is growing so fast. And man, I'm telling you, you guys are in the position. So think about this. This is our first Zoom. Think about what Paul and Donna was saying about having 5,000 people on their team in that last opportunity that doesn't hold a candle to this one, all right? Ain't even remotely close, okay? So another thing that I want to really talk about is at the end of the day, y'all, this is how beautiful this thing is, right? At the end of the day, when you get your membership and you refer 3, it's basically like you're getting 3 paid for free vacations every year for the rest of your life. How cool is that? All right. So that's how amazing this thing is. Yeah, they're not completely free, but $49 to Dubai, $300 and something for 2 all-inclusive in the Dominican Republic. Come on, man. You spend that on Friday nights at the bar. Okay. So I'm telling you guys, it's the best travel platform I've ever seen. All right. And if you're not traveling, and if you want to travel more, this is a no-brainer. Okay. But let's talk about the money part really quickly. Okay. The money part is so super exciting. And again, guys, this is the best thing that I've ever seen. All right. It's the easiest business that I've ever. I'm just like Paul and Donna. I snapped my fingers and had 3 people so fast. All right. And I'm not even public with it. All right. Don't let me go on social media and say I'm doing a travel business. All right. It's going to be crazy signups. So here's what I want you to understand. For my guests on here and for the guests of people like Vegas and all of us that just got started. And again, we're not going out public. All right. So this right here, this is a private VIP first, all right, presentation that you have the opportunity to get the top spots. Okay. Here's what's going to happen. You get those top spots. Eventually, there'll be hundreds and probably even thousands of people on your team eventually. Okay. And, you know, we're all one person away from a major breakthrough. And the business is so simple. Let me tell y'all how simple it is. Paul showed y'all, you know, you just sign up, put your 2 people in one leg and 1 in the other, and then add another one just so you, I like to have the 4 for redundancy, right? And plus your rank ups. But here's how simple this thing is. We're just going to help everybody get that 3. So imagine you signed up 2 in your left leg, 2 in your right leg, and we help them get their 3 each. You're at 8 and 8. All right. And you're making what? 300 plus, 300 minimum plus a month. All right. What would an extra $300 do for you right now? Because this can happen very fast. All right. And it's happening fast for a lot of people. Okay. But here's the thing. In the future, we're talking about thousands. In our last company we were with, there was a guy who got in early, just like we are with this company. He had over 3 million people on his team. All right. So don't tell me when you look at 1,200 and 1,200 that that's a lot. That ain't. Right. So guys, I'm telling you, you're at the right time, right place. Grab that top spot or one of the top spots in there. And just like Paul, I think it was a Tom that he had listed. We're going to have a bunch of Toms coming in under you. All right. It's going to happen with or without you. You get that spot, but let's just travel, have fun. The other part I want to mention that I think Donna mentioned that, you know, getting your family to travel with you. I want all my family to have memberships, right? So their points are stacking up every month. And when we're ready to go to Dubai, everybody in the family pitch in $25 per person to go to Dubai. All right. That's what we call a no-brainer. All right. So anyway, real quick, most of you guys, again, know my great friend who I've known for, I don't know, 25, 30 years, whatever. Since we were infants. All right. My good buddy who brought this to me, Harlan Hall. So I just want Harlan to share a couple of words with you, because me and Harlan in Vegas and Sheila and a few other people in here, we were all in the travel. Maya, I know, is on here. We were all in the travel business together. We all love to travel, have fun, make money. All right. Harlan, if you could just say a couple of words really quickly.
Absolutely. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Good. First of all, Donna and Paul, I want to thank you guys again for showing me this opportunity to be able to travel. It's funny because my wife was talking about how much she wants to start traveling again. And it's interesting because, like, we do a little bit of traveling, but to be a part of a travel club where you have a relationship with people is completely different than just going online and booking travel and going somewhere by yourself and being around a bunch of strangers. So she was really excited when I got started. So again, I want to thank you guys for introducing this opportunity to me. And I do see some faces on here, but I can't see your face, but I see some names on here that makes me really excited. I see Sharonda on here, Sharita, Maya. I see you. I'm super excited. Bridget, I see Vegas. I see y'all on here. Roz, I'm excited. I'm really excited. So, but I do, if you all don't mind, I want to take a moment to show you something. Is it okay that I show them something real quick, Chris?
Yeah. Show them real quick. And while you're doing
okay.
that,
I have to.
Yeah, I just want to recognize Daryl for hitting 1 star too. So
congratulations.
And Daryl, unmute while Harlan's bringing it up. Daryl, unmute real quick and just tell us how long you've been in. And for y'all, like I said, that 8 and 8, 1 star. How long did it take you to hit that 1 star, Daryl?
Well, you should ask me how long it took me to make director.
Okay, how long did it take you to hit director?
Platinum director.
Yeah, platinum director. So I got on the plane to first of all, let me just go back. Give me 2 minutes. Rosalind showed me about this opportunity, told me about this opportunity, and I waited. And I waited, and I waited, and I waited. And meanwhile, everybody started coming in underneath her. Everybody started rolling underneath her. And then I got in. Didn't know the people that got in underneath her. Didn't care. Didn't know about the numbers. Did not care until she showed me the numbers. And I could have just fell out because I missed out on an opportunity. So if you are interested in this opportunity, just dive on in because you already understand what it is, right? But anyway, I go get on the plane. I sign up. I say, Roz, I'm finally in. I'm signed up. On the plane, I text about 30, 40 people that understand me and understand I'm about business. I'm about traveling. I'm traveling. Obviously, I'm on the plane. Say I'm on the plane. I just signed up to this. Check this out. Check this video out. Let me know what you think. If you want to sign up, here you go. By the time I landed, I had 2 signed up, 1 and the 3rd confirmed, waiting to get internet because he was out with his family, waiting to get onto his computer so he can see it because everybody's eyes after 50 get a little bad. But signed up, and within 24 hours, less than 24 hours, I had all 3 of mine. Needless to say, 40 days later, I had 8 left, 8 right. So in 40 days, it took me the time to get 1 star director, and I'm still moving.
Well, Daryl, I want to thank you for waiting.
Yeah, because I know you came in underneath that.
Right.
Now that's funny.
Yeah. So this is how amazing this is, right? And Paul showed it, right? So when Daryl waited, so instead of me being under Daryl is now in my right leg, which is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, we all work together as a team and family, but this is an example of the type of people that's going to be coming in our business and why we're growing so super fast, guys. I mean, you know, it's a no-brainer. All right. So real quick, go ahead, Harlan.
All right.
And okay, real quick.
Okay, yeah, real quick. So I just want to show this so you all get so that you really understand something. So first things first, I want to make this clear. Daryl, myself, Chris, and a bunch of others, Roz, we do not pay a monthly fee. Let's start there, all right? We have a platinum membership, which was $125 a month. We don't pay it. I paid it initially to come in, and I've never paid it another day after that, and I've been in for 3 months. I've never made another payment, so keep that in mind. But every single month, I get 250 points. So for 3 months right now, I have a total of 750 points. Let me show you how this works. So imagine getting 250 points every single month, which is equivalent to $125 a month that I don't even pay for. Now I want to go to Dubai. I go onto our world tours. Here's the trip that they showed you to Dubai. I can select this trip and say, yep, I definitely want to go. It shows here the suggested retail price of $10.30. You get to save as a member, you're already saving $231. Okay, so they're like, all right, well, how can you go as low as $49? Now, I've only been in for 3 months. I go here, I want to take 2 people, and let's select my room type. Let's say my wife is going to go with me, so I want 1 bed. If I take my girlfriend, I get 2 beds. I'm just playing. But we get 1 bed.
Still should be 1 bed, but go ahead.
Now it says apply your points. Let me show you something. Here it says your price for the room after you apply points is $799. That's our Travorium price. But if I take this slider and start applying my points, look what happens to the price. And I can stop all the way up until I use my points, wherever I want. So let's say I want to use all of my points. Now I click, I went from $7.99 to $4.24. I don't pay for it. I'm getting this every single month. I press pay the balance. Right here, it says amount $4.24, points used $7.50, amount $4.24, put my credit card information in and go. It's just that simple. And hold on, I'm sorry, Chris, I have to do this. This one is Cartagena.
I love that
Look at how beautiful this place is.
Oh, good deal.
All right, we click Cartagena, which it's interesting because I'm going to Cartagena in December with for my cousin's 50th. This was booked before I even knew anything about Travorium, and it's costing me $1,047 just to stay in a little tiny little room while I'm out there. In addition to, and that's not including the fees that I have to pay. So same thing here. Let's go and let's apply my points. Well,
hey Harlan.
yes.
So real quick, when you go back, I just wanted to point out something because I know you're gonna continue with this training, but go back to the main page to Club Cartagena. You know, maybe just hit the back button. Yeah.
Yep.
So here, down here where it say adults included, again, it's for 2 people, and they say the max adults could be 3, the max children could be 2, but the max occupants is 4, and it's still going to be the same price. So just say if you have 2 adults, it's this price. But if you include that extra third adult is just $25 more per night for an extra adult. But if it's 2 kids and 2 adults in the room, it's the same price of $199 once you buy it down.
Oh, and breakfast is included. It wasn't included.
Yeah.
It was not included.
And the 15% spa discount.
Right.
So it shows you everything that comes with this for $199.
And so now, if all I have to do is start applying my points, I take it from $10.49. If I want to use all of my points, I can take this trip to Dubai for $600. Now, mind you, I've only been in for 3 months, to $674. Click pay the balance, pay it, and go. So yeah. I say this to say, let me stop sharing my screen so y'all can see my face. I say this to say, this is crazy. Because essentially what's happening is you're literally earning money to be able to travel. Now, we're not even talking about the business portion of it. I'm only talking about traveling. You're earning money to be able to travel every single month when you refer 3 people to get the same membership that you have, and you can apply these points and that's how it is that you can take a trip for $49 to Dubai, because you're getting these points every single month that you're not even paying for, and you apply them to make the trip that's already wholesale cost even less. I've never in my life seen anything like this. And another thing is that not only on our World Tours platform, this operates the exact same way on Getaways, the exact same way. So now you can go for 7 days to Getaways all over the world that we have and do the exact same thing. So I'm sorry. I lost my mind.
No, Harlan. Yeah, and you're doing an amazing job. I don't know if you want to bring up the Getaways, but the thing about the Getaways is they show you what you could get based on how many points you have. So say, for instance, somebody like me that's been in longer than Harlan, I have 2,000 points. You know, Paul have an account and I have an account. So we've been using up all the Paul points. So I still have like 2,000 or 2,250 by now of my own. And, you know, with the Getaways, it'll show you how much you can save. And depending on how many points you have, you can actually go for nothing out of pocket.
Zero.
You can pay for the entire thing with points.
Mm-hmm. And I want to jump in real quick, guys. For all of us that was in the other travel business, y'all remember at the highest level position, the trips would say like $1,100, and you could, and they only let you apply a few hundred points, so maybe 400 points, And that was for one person. So if two people were going, the other person had to pay the whole 1,100. You got only used 400 points, so you was paying like 700. So y'all had to pay $1,800 total, and everybody was going crazy over that.
And then with the other company, you got your points on your anniversary date. But here, you get them immediately.
Yes. So
that's why Holland got 750 points.
Yeah, and Holland's only been in 3 months and got that point. The way that I look at it is basically every 6 months you're going to get enough points to go on a trip for free.
Yeah.
All right, or close to free. All right. So again, Holland's only been in 3 months. Next month that price is going to drop dramatically. He can apply more points, and it's like Donna just showed you. It's not just one person. It's not just two people. Most of these trips say 3 or 4 people you could take on a trip. Are you kidding me? All right. So anyway, and that company was making $1 billion a year. Imagine what we're going to do with this company. And we're in on the ground floor for all y'all that was all part of that. We are in on the ground floor when all those people who was making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month and made millions of dollars and was on the stage on them big arenas, we're in at that time when they all got in, right? But we're in a much better platform. And then the getaways, as Harlan and Donna and Paul was just talking about, I've never seen a platform where you can use points and get on getaways. And I've been using getaways for years through the military, okay? And I've been with travel clubs, travel companies, all this stuff. And none of them let you do it to timeshares. And y'all think about this. All the people that own them timeshares are spending $300 a month on maintenance fees, and we get to go use their resorts. And in these cases, when you refer 3 and your points are free, you're going to a timeshare for free when people are paying those maintenance fees. And we get them basically free. Something like Donna said, some of them are completely free. Are you kidding me? This is the best thing I've ever seen. You want to travel, follow the travelers. We are travelers, okay? So, and entrepreneurs, look, no brainer, right? If that company was filling arenas and you only got to use a few hundred points and your other person had to play the complete retail and the excitement and all that was happening with that, imagine this 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years from now, all right? And where you can possibly be. So anyway, I'm just super excited. Who was Harley? So here's what we're going to do, because Paul and Donna have to get on another Zoom, and we kind of going over, but I just wanted everybody for the team to see the platform, and Harlan just basically showed you some more. And also, I know they do other trainings with the company that shows the full platform and how to use it and all that, because I'm gonna be honest, you know, I was cool when I signed up and saw the video and all that, and it made sense then. But once I went in there and started messing around, my mind was so blown. All right, and Sheila's on here. We were sitting there going, wow, wow. Then Sheila went home and messed with it even further and found a trip just on the basic website, right? The Expedia Orbitz kind of website, not the getaways, not the free trips, none of that. Just on the basic website, a trip she's got coming up that was almost $1,300 she saw for $800 on our website. Come on, man. All right. This thing is a win-win-win situation. And from a business standpoint, it's a win-win-win. You ain't got nothing to lose, so much to gain for, you know, just a few bucks. And again, our whole focus is to help everybody get their membership free. All right. And now you're getting 3 free vacations a year. It's a no-brainer. And when you're showing people that, you're going to build an empire. You go on, and another thing I like about this company, they make little flyers like that $49 Dubai trip that you can actually post on social media. All right. Most companies be like, don't post nothing, don't do this, don't do. Man, this company's like, post that. All right. So anyway, I'm done. So Harlan or Paul, somebody do something before I go crazy.
I'm done. There's nothing else for me to say.
Chris, you and Harlan done amazing Zoom, man. I'm telling you, we're not even going to talk about the compensation plan, because when you find out what this company pay you, you would be crazy not to share it with someone and not to help someone else get successful at this business.
Yeah. And another thing I like about the pay, they pay you every single day.
Every day.
You know, when you start cranking this thing up and you want your money, just on Wednesday say pay me, and on Friday the check pays out. All right. So Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. All right. So, and I see we got some of our old members saying hi to each other. Y'all remember when we would go on them dream trips, man, we was all super excited and we was having all this fun. All right. And that platform can't even hold a candle to this platform. And that company was making over $1 billion a year. All right. This thing is way better. Way better.
I can't say nothing else, man.
Take us going home.
Let's open up. Does anybody have any questions? And no question is a dumb question. Feel free to unmute. And if you're a guest of mine, which I have quite a few on here, text me and let me know that you're ready to get started. If money's an issue, let me know a date you're going to start. Or, maybe we could work something out, whatever it takes, man. I want to help you build your empire. I want to help you get the top spots in our team. And I want to help you travel and spend great time with your family. If you're not traveling, man, you don't know what you're missing. You don't know what you're missing, man. We out here living. We out here living. All right. So we'll go ahead and wrap this up. For our team, I know that we just getting started and we haven't been plugged into nothing. So we're going to make sure we get in with Paul and Donna and Harlan and Daryl and Roz and all that, get plugged into all the trainings and presentations they do so we can open it up. But I just wanted to offer, to some of our old teammates and some of my close friends, the top positions before I start building this thing out. All right.
Hey team, one thing. On November the 29th, we're gonna have a travel mixer at my house here in Clinton, Maryland. So anybody's local, come on in.
Nice. And that's the thing, boy. Wait till we do some of them travel parties like we used to do.
Ooh-wee.
Party, hitting the town, taking Daryl sprinters all over DC, man. I'm telling you, man, the fun we're gonna have is incredible, man. I'm telling you.
Daryl gas up them Mercedes sprinters, bro.
Yeah, yes, indeed.
All I gotta say is don't wait.
That's right.
Don't wait. The high cost of waiting. But like Chris said, thank you.
Yeah.
Chris, don't feel bad. I waited 4 days, Chris. I think I missed out on 62 people.
Yeah, well, it wasn't Chris that waited. As soon as Harlan called me, I signed up.
Yeah.
I'm just glad somebody else waited, Daryl.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna see.
We're gonna build this thing together, man. We're gonna be
we all together.
We all together, man. And the thing I love about it is we build each other up. We don't tear each other down.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Okay, everybody.
All right, see you on the next call.
I'm already getting text messages. So if anybody wants to get started, man, send me a message. Let me know that you're in, even if you can't start right now. I just want to lock everybody in. All right, everybody have a great night. Love y'all, man.
Chris. All right.
Love y'all. Good night.
Thanks so much, Team Scales.
Okay.
And Harlan Hall.
All right, Harlan.
Bye-bye.
All right, Daryl.
All right.